Let's make some beef stroganoff. Talked to my husband at lunchtime and he said lunch today sucked, so he opted for a ham sandwich, and I know he's hungry. And I'm trying to finish typing up the remainder of my cookbook today because I'm bound and determined to have this thing done tonight, y'all. Done. So let's make some easy beef stroganoff. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get you a pan and fill it full of water and a teaspoon of salt because we're gonna boil our egg noodles in it. This is the kind that I use. It's the light and fluffy, extra wide egg noodles. You use whatever egg noodle or pasta you want. I don't care, but I like this in my beef stroganoff, and so does my family. And it's quick. So we've got our water on, salt it, bringing it to a boil before I add the entire bag of egg noodles. In my other pan right here, you know I love this Pioneer Woman pan. Is my favorite pan of all times. I'm gonna add 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat, and I've got, what is this? 80-20. I got my hamburger meat at Sam's the other day. They've got great hamburger meat. So I'm gonna fill this full. And I just washed my hands. Now I'm just gonna crumble it on my pan. Again, 1.5 pounds. You can put onion in yours. I don't this recipe. You can add fresh mushrooms. You can add canned mushrooms. It's whatever your preference is. I swear I get tongue-tied every single video, and I don't know why. I think it's chemo brain. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So, to this 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat, let me wash my hands, hold on. Okay, all I'm gonna do to this hamburger meat is salt it with my pink Himalayan salt, about a teaspoon, and I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, I'm not adding garlic today, black pepper. Teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm just eyeballing. We're gonna fry this up, then we're gonna drain it, and I'll show you what goes in next. Okay, my water is boiling in my pan, and I'm gonna add my egg noodles, and this is a 12-ounce package, and I'm gonna use the entire package, y'all. I'm just gonna pour them in like that. I'm gonna get me a wooden spoon, because you know I use this trick. I'll stir it up real quick and let that salt kind of mix around with my noodles. Put my wooden spoon over the top of my pan. Boom. That easy, y'all. So my meat is almost done, and let me tell you, I'm not draining the fat. I want the fat in mine for extra flavor. You can go drain your meat, or you don't have to drain your meat. Your preference, I don't care. But you do what works for you. To this mixture, I'm gonna turn the heat down now because my meat is done. Again, it's 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat, a little bit of salt and pepper. I do not use garlic. You can if you want. You can use fresh mushrooms or canned mushrooms. I chose not to because Matt doesn't like mushrooms. Mason doesn't like mushrooms. Hannah, I, and Blake do. But Hannah's not going to eat it because she don't like beef stroganoff. She'll end up eating leftover chili because there's one bowl left. But you can add mushrooms. If Matt wasn't eating it and Mason wasn't, I'd add it because I'm a mushroom addict. I love mushrooms. So anyways, enough about mushrooms. Your choice. To this, we're going to add a cup of sour cream. And I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to use what's left in this container. Got my heat on medium. And I'll have to open up another one because that's about 1/2 cup in that one. We keep sour cream like crazy, y'all. I need about 1 gallon of it because we use it all the time. All right, there. Cup of sour cream. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Let's see if this plops out like it's supposed to. Yep, and it did. To that, we're gonna add 1/2 can of heavy whipping cream, if I can get it open. And I'm just gonna put it in my can and get all that yummy goodness out. Again, 1/2 can. And 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire, wash your ass sauce. I don't care what you call it. So 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna eyeball it. Make sure you add this to it because it makes a big difference. We're gonna stir this up, and I'm gonna let it cook on medium heat for about 15 minutes. By the time my noodles are done, my sauce is done, and we'll be ready to plate. Make sure you have a big platter out because I'm going to show you how I serve mine. So this is what it's looking like, and I'm going to pick up the pan and show you. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to bring you in here. This is what our sauce is looking like so far. It smells absolutely delicious. We've got the hamburger meat, the salt, the pepper, the sour cream, the cream of mushroom, and the heavy whipping cream, and the Worcestershire sauce are going. So I'm gonna stir this up. I'm gonna cook it 15 minutes on the medium heat. And while my noodles are boiling, my sauce is getting merry, y'all. Don't forget to stir your egg noodles ever so often so they don't stick to the bottom of the pan. I normally put vegetable oil in my water when I'm boiling my noodles, but the egg noodles I don't. I think it makes them too greasy. I give up. Don't forget to stir your noodles. I'm gonna show a little trick that I stumbled upon. Once my sauce cooks for about 5 minutes, I add a cup of mozzarella cheese to it. Brings it up a notch. The family don't know and I'm not gonna tell them, so that'd be our secret. This is what the sauce looks like. I am gonna pick it up and show you. It's thick and it's delicious.
Yes, it is.
Husband just walked in the door. Are you hungry, honey?
Yes, I am.
See, told you. He needs his wife he's cooking, y'all.
Every day.
Every day. Let me show you. This is the consistency you want. I guess he's gonna reach in here and give me a kiss too. Hey babe, good to see you.
Good to see you.
That's what he does as soon as he walks in the door every day. And normally he'll say, pay your taxes. This is my platter. Isn't she a beauty, y'all? I got this at the Pioneer Woman store. You know, she's my absolute favorite and I have so much stuff of hers. This is my favorite platter and it's huge. So my noodles are almost done. I taste test them as I go. I want them done. I do not want them al dente. So by another minute, they're done. I'm gonna drain them and I'm gonna show y'all how I build this. My noodles are almost done. I'd say less than a minute. This is what they're looking like. They've swelled up and got big, fat, and juicy like me. Okay, my noodles are draining. I've got my platter sitting out right here. Let me grab my noodles. This is what I'm gonna do. This is how I plate mine. I drain them really good and I just spread my noodles out on my platter like so. See, whole bag. It fits this platter perfect. Then I take my sauce. I just spread it like so over the top of it. And this is why you want a platter, because it is a lot and it will go over the edges if your platter's not big enough. Some people mix theirs up. I don't. I just kind of leave it like this. Let me pick it up and show you. Here we are, y'all. Homemade beef stroganoff. Can you see it? Can you smell it? Can you smell it? You can garnish this with some parsley to make it pretty, but I'm not about pretty. I'm about tasting good. So go make you some easy beef stroganoff for your family. They will thank you because my husband's fixing say a big thank you to me, and we'll taste test him. Shit. I'll film him taste testing with the hubs, and y'all can see his reaction when he eats this. Love your family and I love you. See ya.